Welcome to a thought-provoking journey into the heart of one of the most pressing challenges humanity faces today: biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation. In this eye-opening exploration, we delve into the intricate web of life that makes our planet flourish and the alarming threats that are unraveling this delicate balance. Biodiversity, the vibrant tapestry of life forms that inhabit our world, is not just a spectacle of nature's creativity, it's the bedrock of our existence. From the tiniest microorganisms to the grandest ecosystems, each element plays a vital role in sustaining the intricate dance of life. But as we forge ahead in our quest for progress, our actions are casting a shadow on this symphony of existence. In this video, we'll uncover the myriad causes behind the dramatic loss of biodiversity. From the relentless expansion of cities and farmlands to the insidious spread of pollutants across the land, sea, and sky, we'll dissect how our choices are rewriting the narrative of life on Earth. Invasive species disrupt native harmony, climate change reshapes habitats, and overexploitation threatens the very resources we rely on. But the repercussions extend far beyond the natural world. We'll delve into the profound consequences of this crisis. Ecosystems, once resilient and adaptable, are faltering under the weight of our collective actions. Ecosystem services that sustain us, pollination, clean water, climate regulation, are at risk. Human health, economies, and cultural heritage are all entwined in the intricate tapestry of biodiversity, revealing how interconnected our fates truly are. Yet, all is not lost. Solutions and pathways to restoration are within our reach. Conservation efforts, sustainable practices, and international cooperation are key tools in our arsenal. By nurturing a deeper understanding of our role in this grand interconnectedness, we can begin to mend what's been broken and steer our course toward a more harmonious coexistence with nature. Join us as we journey through the depths of biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation, a journey that challenges us to reflect on the legacy we're leaving for future generations. Let's take a step closer to understanding, to empathy, and to action. The time to make a change is now. Biodiversity, often referred to as the variety of life on Earth, is a fundamental aspect of the planet's health and resilience. It encompasses the incredible diversity of species, genetic variations within species, and the intricate ecosystems they collectively form. However, the world is currently facing a critical challenge: biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation, driven primarily by human activities. This phenomenon poses severe threats to the environment, society, and the economy. Causes of biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation. Habitat destruction. One of the most significant contributors to biodiversity loss is the destruction of natural habitats. Urbanization, deforestation, conversion of land for agriculture, and infrastructure development all lead to the fragmentation and reduction of critical habitats for various species. Pollution. Pollution in its various forms, air, water, and soil, has detrimental effects on biodiversity. Pollutants can disrupt ecosystems, harm species, and lead to the decline of sensitive populations. For example, chemical pollutants can accumulate in the bodies of organisms and move up the food chain. Invasive species, non-native species introduced to new environments can outcompete native species for resources, disrupt ecosystems, and potentially drive native species to extinction. Invasive species can alter natural dynamics, leading to cascading effects through food webs. Climate change. The altering climate patterns caused by anthropogenic activities result in shifts in temperature, precipitation, and sea levels. These changes can affect the distribution and behavior of species, disrupting their natural habitats and potentially leading to extinction if they cannot adapt quickly enough. Overexploitation. Unsustainable harvesting of resources, such as overfishing and poaching, can lead to the depletion of species, disrupting ecosystems and reducing biodiversity. Consequences of biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation. Ecosystem instability. Biodiversity provides ecosystems with the resilience needed to withstand disturbances. A loss of biodiversity can destabilize ecosystems, making them more vulnerable to environmental shocks like disease outbreaks, extreme weather events, and natural disasters. Decline in ecosystem services. Ecosystems provide essential services to humanity, including pollination of crops, water purification, carbon sequestration, and climate regulation. Biodiversity loss can disrupt these services, impacting food security, water quality, and climate stability. Impact on human health. Biodiversity loss can increase the spread of diseases as ecological imbalances allow for the proliferation of disease vectors. Additionally, many pharmaceuticals and medical treatments are derived from natural compounds found in diverse ecosystems. Economic implications. Many industries, such as agriculture, fisheries, and tourism, depend on healthy ecosystems. Biodiversity loss can lead to decreased productivity, job losses, and increased costs for ecological restoration. Cultural and aesthetic value. Biodiversity is deeply intertwined with cultural practices, traditions, and spirituality for many communities around the world. Its loss can erode cultural heritage and diminish the aesthetic and recreational value of natural landscapes. Addressing biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation. Conservation and protected areas. Establishing and effectively managing protected areas can help preserve critical habitats and safeguard vulnerable species. Sustainable land use. Promoting sustainable agriculture and forestry practices, as well as responsible urban planning, can help reduce habitat destruction and pollution. Invasive species management. Efforts to control and prevent the spread of invasive species can help protect native ecosystems. Climate change mitigation. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions through international agreements and transitioning to renewable energy sources can mitigate the impact of climate change on biodiversity. Education and advocacy. Raising awareness about the importance of biodiversity and ecosystem health is crucial. Advocacy for policy changes and sustainable practices can drive positive change. Research and monitoring. Continued research on biodiversity, ecosystems, and their interactions is essential for informed decision-making and effective conservation strategies. In conclusion, the urgency of addressing biodiversity loss and ecosystem degradation cannot be overstated. These challenges stand as pivotal crossroads that require the collective commitment of governments, organizations, communities, and individuals alike. The intricate web of life that has evolved over millions of years is at a critical juncture, and the decisions we make today will reverberate through the ages. This isn't just about safeguarding the future of charismatic species or pristine landscapes, it's about securing the very foundations of our existence. As humanity navigates an increasingly complex and interconnected world, we must recognize that our well-being and survival are inherently intertwined with the health of the ecosystems that sustain us. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all derive from the intricate dance of biodiversity and the services it provides. But the story doesn't end in doom and despair. It's a call to action, a rally cry for change. By embracing a future that champions sustainability, we can forge a path toward a brighter tomorrow. We can innovate and implement practices that mitigate our impact on the environment, that promote the coexistence of humans and nature, and that celebrate the diversity of life that thrives around us. Imagine a world where cities and forests coexist, where oceans are teeming with life, and where generations to come inherit a planet rich in biodiversity and flourishing ecosystems. This vision is attainable, but it demands our collective will, determination, and action. It starts with informed choices, choosing products that support conservation, supporting policies that protect habitats, and championing initiatives that restore balance. So, let us stand as stewards of this magnificent planet. Let us be the generation that heeds the call to protect the intricate symphony of life. Together, through unwavering dedication and a shared sense of responsibility, we can steer the course toward a future where biodiversity thrives, ecosystems flourish, and humanity lives in harmony with nature. The journey may be arduous, but the destination is nothing short of a world transformed, a world where nature's vibrancy and resilience are celebrated and preserved for generations to come. The time to act is now, for the fate of biodiversity and the fate of humanity are inextricably intertwined.